we're like super tiny today. Like mini versions.
I don't know.
So yes, welcome to our live stream.
So I'm pretty happy with this. Makes me look thin.
Actually, this one looks smaller today.
Well, I'm typing.
Are you logged in yet?
No.
Why are you typing it there?
So you can copy and paste it.
Yes, because it's a French keyboard, and I'm not sure what I'm typing at all.
Are you sure it's gonna paste? Oh.
Hey,
Look at
almost.
I can paste. I remember when there. Oh God.
See what it is?
Building.
It forgot our passwords on both of our computers. Super annoying. It's like that. The password's literally this long. Yeah.
It's like,
normally it's like 3, but not 4.
Nathan's a robot.
I don't know.
You should log in so we can see him.
You have to hit log in first.
It's because of our friends in Dead by Daylight. They have their Twitch on Thursdays, so they, of course, log them in, and then we log us in, and then we log them in. So it's fun stuff. What? Wait.
Did you push the button? Oh. I think it's because you hit one of the pictures that wasn't a sign or something.
Oh my God.
No, I think you have to type the password.
This is our 111th show, and we can't even log in. Be sure you type that right.
See there?
I think you have to type it.
No.
So while he's still trying to log in, how about we show the schedule for today?
Yeah, okay, show the schedule. God damn it.
Good times.
Okay, so as promised last week, Noah is going to show you guys the weapon wall.
Yeah, I don't know why. But
I told you, it's like a glorious like walk-in closet, but with weapons. So it's pretty amazing. And then, of course, the damn Legionnaire.
Okay, so just to get everybody
Are you sure, though?
Involved in this, and so it's not just me that's stupid here. So these are the ones with the storefront, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the part that was fine. It was your password.
They are now accomplices. Verify.
No, you have to log it. You have to hit the button.
You have an incorrect user. I think you have to type the password. I don't think you can copy and paste it.
Log in again?
That's my opinion of this situation.
I'm pretty sure you didn't type it right, because I logged in. Okay, so Noah.
So,
how about we switch to your screen?
Yeah.
So we can actually show them something.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sure.
Take it away.
Oh, yeah. I was just checking out my dude here. He's got some stuff on him.
Checking out my dude.
Yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna do...
It's Friday, we're in a good mood. Sorry.
Yeah. Also, we get to do the thing that you used to do a long time ago in the Twitches all the time, where you would say, like, I have a meeting to go to. Because we do, this time, have a meeting to go to after.
Wait, oh yeah, that's true. GG.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just type it for you.
So that's what I wanted it to begin with, but you're like, nah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah. See?
I was formerly a member of the Death Watch, and so I left my inquisitorial stuff on. This stuff's going to be in the store probably in the next hour.
What?
That's how
what is?
This cool helmet with the eye scope thing, and this chest piece.
I thought it was already activated this morning.
Was it activated this morning?
I think so.
Okay. Well, then you guys already bought it all, and I'm just wasting my time.
No. No. So, there's like 500,000 active accounts. Well, there's less active, but like accounts.
Why are they not watching Twitch?
I was going to say, it's like there's only about 338 people on Twitch. So, the chances of them all having seen it already, you know.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Don't worry. It's okay. Okay. It's okay.
Not wasting my time.
Nope.
Anyway.
I wasted your time. Well, yes, I'm looking for, like, where's...
Why don't you just, like, not log in?
And
listen,
I know,
I
know it's in here, but...
Just do like that. Click there. Like this thing. Okay. Do you have to log in? Is there, like, do you really need to?
Yes.
Yes.
You can't do all the stuff, the fancy giveaway stuff from that.
No,
computer?
because I don't know what Internet Explorer crap this is, but no.
No, it's Edge.
Okay, well,
it needs to be Chrome.
You can tell that we are professionals.
I'm gonna keep talking about the video game.
Yeah.
So there's that stuff, and then I think the thing you guys all came to see is the damn Legionnaire, right? So here he is. I'm going to go.
This is a French keyboard.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go into the
French keyboard.
garrison.
I mean, god damn it.
Check him out there. That's what I'm gonna do.
Retail. I'm Icelandic. I use an Icelandic keyboard. I should use Dvorak. That's what all the cool kids do. Dvorak keyboards.
This is one of the most exciting episodes, I think.
Well, we're not waiting for my login to goddamn Twitch.
I can't see what they're saying if you don't log in.
Oh.
Well, I can.
They're
so what are they asking?
His face looks melted and take my money.
Oh, yeah. So his face on this is a bit melted.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out in the skeletal mesh of his helmet has some incorrect value for the blending of the animation, and the FBX file needs to be re-exported and then imported back into Unreal. So there.
Yes, there you go.
So we'll probably end up hot-fixing that if Nathan lets us. He didn't want to do any hot-fixing.
Not today, no.
No, not today. We have.
Oh no, we can hotfix.
Okay,
yeah,
we can. Good. I'm gonna go down here.
Yes, of course, because we have
darkness.
We have, of course, the live branch still intact and shelved as usual. So hotfixes are fine. Well, depending on what they are, of course, because if there are too many dependencies, it's going to be really difficult. But that skeletal mesh should be okay.
Sorcerer Rapta, I think his name was, wanted to know where he can get the bolter.
Oh,
in the game.
No, the bolter that I had, that's mine. I might release it for other people, but that's just it's like a that's my Death Watch bolter.
You have a private bolter?
Yes.
You could.
I do.
Like Lambo for bolter.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. So it's great. It's super cool.
So where's the one that's like covered in diamonds for me then?
Yeah, and where's my?
You can have your own.
Where's my Titan?
I don't know.
Where's my Titan?
Like, I need a wall to have him turn around. I don't know why he's not turning around. I don't know. There we go.
Are they made up of fire particles? No, they're the same as all fires in the scene. It's not the same.
Where's my...
Lancher wants to know, how do you know when his armor's broken? How can you tell?
It also does the broken stuff too. Yeah, you get the cracks and things. Yeah, so...
Yeah, but they're asking here, it's fire is bad and stuff like that because of flamers. So, of course, the huge difference here is that the visual effects of flamers, that is just there and doesn't do anything to it's visual, versus a flamer where you have volumetric flames, which is always calculating on every server tick whether it's hitting somebody and applying damage and everything, and everybody else is supposed to see that information as well. It's totally different. See, that's game development for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's got...
You are making personal weapons for devs. Are you using the money we invested? No. No. So for him to make his personal bolter is about 3 minutes of work. 5 maybe.
Well, if I intend to put it in the game eventually, it will no longer be my personal one. So,
yeah.
But yeah,
it's like, yeah.
So
no, we have a lot of test weapons and everything like that, which we use ourselves, and they are just using all the stuff that's already there.
And I suppose that ties into the weapon wall stuff that we're going to see later. Yeah, I don't actually make all this stuff for my own personal benefit, but there has to be some.
That's what you say anyway.
Kind of.
Well, I mean, it's more that they want the bolter.
Of course they do. No, it's super cool. It's like a red Phobos. It's like what the, like a classic sort of Deathwatch dude would have. So it's cool.
The Legion of the Damned Bolter has bones and skulls on it. Doesn't look like it. Just looks like a standard bolter. Will it be skinned before release? No, you won't actually have the one which is famous in the picture, which actually has some form of skeletal animal on top of it. But we're going to get that.
Yes. We trust us. We know it.
Yes, we know about it, and as it's modeling, we don't have that asset. It's going to take a while. How long does it take, since we're on the subject of weapons, how long does it take to create a new weapon or variant from scratch? A new weapon from scratch, that's in months, because first, of course, you have to have concept art, then you have 3D modeling, then you have to actually code all the effects and how it behaves and everything like that. You also animate the person that's holding that weapon, and then VFX and everything like that, and then you balance it. So yes, months. Making a variant of that weapon, it'll take I don't know, what, a day?
Well,
I mean, if it's just, for example, like look.
Yeah, so I do the look, and Chan does the balancing, and copying and pasting and changing some stats, or a color is not that.
No, that's
big deal,
what,
it it needs to have a purpose. And then we also need to know how it goes into the game. So do we put it in to the?
Oh sure, but I'm just saying, like, an entirely new weapon versus a variant is like 3 months versus into the game a week maybe.
Yeah, it probably depends as well. If the weapon needs new animations and new poses, like the missile launchers that everybody wants, including
that's 3 months.
Yeah, that means we have to actually have. Probably some mocap was a guy holding the missile launcher and then doing all the different stuff that you do with a missile launcher that is held in a different way than other weapons. So, yeah.
And we, of course, are on weapons. This is not general question time, but I do take questions about this flaming guy who I've been waiting for 2 years.
Nathan's favorite flaming guy.
The bolter that he's holding right there is not the bolter that you get.
And speaking of questions, yes, we watched the YouTube chat as well.
So tell us about the damned Legionnaire and his abilities.
He is just tougher. He's like a tactical who can't cap, and has the emblaze. Pretty much.
Yes.
It's not too.
No, the entire objective has always been, of course, that they aren't pay to win. That's the entire purpose. If they aren't in line with the power curve, we'll of course address that. But they're not supposed to be an automatic thing, and that's also why you have a difference between veterans and the heroes. The heroes are things which we can actually take out from lore from very different places and put it into the game, but they have to be very specifically locked, and also simply in terms of balancing, they are a fixed loadout, basically. In the future, will you have some options? Sure, might happen, but right now, all the heroes that we're working on and coming into the game are like this. But I think one of the first things that we want to work around is actually their spawning rules and stuff like that. I think that's more important than changing the entire mechanics of what veterans and heroes are, or at least that's my opinion. So, let me see. Anything more? Do you plan on releasing alternative skins for elite classes? So, different versions of the flaming guy.
It's like a skin of a skin?
Yeah, a skin of a skin of a skin. So if you're asking, if we change the skins and you give us more money, the answer is yes. However, I'm pretty sure I will have like a riot outside of this house if we just make a version with like a variant of the damned Legionnaire that is only visually different. And we didn't do more, or it's not cool enough, or something like that.
But we're moving in a week, so if there was a riot outside, we will be gone.
Don't tell them that.
Okay.
Yeah, they can just stand up
They don't know where the news comes.
And we're not currently in a house.
No, in the new house.
It's
why
that's
is
that's an Icelandic thing? Actually, they all call it. They call buildings houses.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so it
the more
weirded
you
me
know.
out when I got there. I was like, why are you calling this a house? I don't work in a house.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah. But so that's about as much as there is to show.
Here's a question about the CSM Elite, the Possessed Marine. People have been asking both that the Commando introduced a new skill for the orcs, while there wasn't a new skill for the Possessed Marine.
Well, that's because the orc cloaked.
Yes.
And we needed to have a cloak, but the Possessed Marine's just a dude with a fist, so I don't know what skill they would want necessarily.
No, because the thing is that we actually did address a lot of the things that would warn with. I mean, he has a power fist and he's fast. So we will see how the possessed actually performs, and if he, like I said earlier, if he's off the power curve entirely, we'll fix it. But like you said, there's no inherent ability that he's getting, and nor is the possessed. The damned Legionnaire.
So I mean, maybe something to make other guys run faster or more toughness mod.
Absolutely. Because the thing is that I mean, conceptually, we're going to have a free and a paid version as such of heroes, but the paid version is the one that is pimped out. The free version isn't that, visually crazy, and it's not going to be flaming, for example. So that I mean, that's the fundamental difference between them. But I mean, we're far from done with adding more of the heroes. Because
I found a bug.
You found a bug?
Yeah.
Awesome. Because we have a lot of options and a lot of freedom in adding in heroes. Because, like I said, we can pretty much take from everything anywhere in the universe, except some things. I mean, I can't be more specific. It's a huge universe. I can sit here for like an entire day and say, like, we could do this, but not this. Dun, 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 dun. So it's not question hour yet.
The weapon wall now.
Thanks for finally putting in this plugin. So here it is.
Yeah, this is. We're good.
We're good. Okay, good. So what's next?
Weapon wall.
Oh,
I'm going to alt tab out to this folder here and start with. What should we do? How about chaos, because it's alphabetical order.
Sure.
So let's go like full screen and hope this thing doesn't do a slideshow, because I don't want a slideshow.
Maybe we should hide us while we're doing this, because.
You don't like us?
Nope.
Okay, fine. So, I don't know. People wanted to see these walls that I made, and maybe a bit of backstory for people who have no idea what this is. So, when I had first started building the different customized weapons, I made an empty level for myself just to have the items in it. And I started, I would always just swap out one gun in the middle, like a floating black nothingness. And sometimes I would have to switch weapons for some reason, and it got to be like a hassle to switch the weapons around. So I just started leaving the weapons sort of floating there. And then I just had the idea, why not just put all the weapons in it? And it actually has turned out to be a good sort of like a bug finding tool. Like if anything happens where I don't know, all of the decorations turn 90 degrees because something changed in the engine or something like that, you'll see it immediately. So all the characters are also in there of different like the different subfactions and different classes. I haven't put every single class of every single subfaction in, because that would be like 25 guys in one faction and it would be way too much. So I kind of just change them ad hoc as I need to.
Can you zoom at all?
Yeah, I can. So this is a pretty big image. I can zoom, but I can't make it full screen. So we have to have my Windows stuff in here. And so for the Chaos Wall, the background is blood, because of course it is. And so
if it wasn't blood, it would be bada black.
Yeah, so I don't know. People wanted to see this, so I've just taken a screenshot of the wall.
Yeah, and there you see examples of variations which take maybe a week versus the entire class that takes 3 months.
You can see some stuff like work in progress power fists that are not colored. You can also see work in progress melt-a-guns that are not done. But then here's the Hellbreach. You can see these are the steam weapons. There's some Slanesh bolter that's not in yet that I was messing with.
They noticed that quite quick.
Yes.
Like, oh my god, it's the Slanesh bolter!
Yeah, like you can see here, I was trying. This is a barrel of this here, and it's got these chains on it. And I was checking out how it might look to put chains onto a bolter. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
chaosy. Here's the dudes down here just chilling in their, like that's the T pose that they're in. Yeah, some just weapon variations. This is the weapon wall. So, or the chaos weapon wall. Sometimes with the screenshot, it didn't get the highest level of detail, so the lotting is not great on everything. This stuff looks better if you get up close to it. Here's like a Nurgle axe. It's not in yet. We've got some god-themed axes that I want to add to the game that have not yet been put in. Here's the possessed dude. As you can see, he's not lotted right either.
Nope. Next. Next. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's already 20 minutes past.
Okay. What do we got going on today? What else?
Questions.
All right. And this is the Elder Wall.
Just show them some of the sexy stuff.
All right. This is all the dudes.
I shouldn't have said that with the Eldar, should I?
This is the variations of the colors of their weapons. You can see here is the Autarch in progress. He's not ready yet, clearly. But you can see him. So, yeah, and so
Normus says that Peggy is coming after you because it's blood.
Yeah, and then sometimes you can see like the colors are weird because I was messing with something else. You can see these spears that we don't have animations for. Bunch of swords. You can see the lotting didn't work on that one. Next.
Yeah.
Wog. So the orcs. I think the orc one is the worst on the lotting. Everything is a bit fuzzy. So.
Arbitrary Dwarf says or asks, so if you can take anything for the elites, how the heck did you settle on Autarch for the Eldar, which should really be in the commander batch? Well, I mean, you shouldn't confuse us having the permission to take whatever versus what has already been modeled and exists. So sure, we could have chosen something else and waited 3 months for it, or we could have worked with what we already have, and we chose to do that. Otherwise, I mean, the Eldar campaign would have been delayed accordingly. Doesn't mean that they won't come in the future, but don't worry. But the Autarch is part of the heroes, and understand over time, heroes will, of course, be more part of the overall balancing as they become more varied and more of them in there. So the Autarch won't be, a wimp, and he might actually have like special commander abilities even. So there you have that. Now we're going to take the forum questions.
Yes.
Lack of rubric bolter disturbing. Well, yes. Like I said, we could do a hero from 1,000 Suns.
Ready?
Yes.
God Emperor Hogan wants to know, will the melee rework not happen until Chen the man returns from vacation, or can we expect tweaks before then?
Well, it's twofold. Chen the man, he also of course works on this, but we also have a list of simply bugs which we fix, and that's not Chan, that's an engineer. And Chan is not an engineer, or maybe he is an engineer in something, but not software at least. So that's continuing, but the balancing won't start anyways till we have like really made the system properly consistent and triggering at the right times and everything like that. And then we get actually animation people to, because a lot of it is actually in the animation and what is allowed to be triggered at any given time. There's a lot of inconsistencies there, and we did a lot of fixes which were actually deployed in this patch.
Could probably make us big again since I'm not here.
Make me fat again. Great. Fatty bastard.
Yeah.
Brother Apothecary Norman, will there be a Tyranid campaign?
Oh, I'm on the wrong page.
It's on the first page.
I know, that's what I was on. I was not on the first page.
Oh.
Tyranid campaign.
Would that mean just counting Tyranid wins, I suppose?
Well, yeah.
I'm not the one that makes the campaign, so.
No, I'm saying, is that what he's asking him for?
Yes, I think so. I mean, Tyranid campaign is actually something we have thought about, and the upcoming changes to our campaign system might actually enable us to do this either as part of a campaign or something like that. As in player versus like totaling the player and how many Tyranids you take out, which is something we wanted to do for a long time. It's like different levels of infestation, right? Tyranid campaign maybe, yes, maybe. But yes, it's top. It's high on our minds because we are adding more types of goals to the campaign system, and who knows what that might bring in the future. Belphegor.
That's a demon.
Yeah. Will the other elites also get a significantly increased LP pool compared to veterans and remain unobtainable via advancement requisitions, or is that just a chaos-specific trait?
Well, I wasn't really aware that they have a significantly increased LP pool.
No.
I mean, they're tough, but they're meant to be balanced.
Yeah, and fixed. So, like I said earlier, if they're out of the power curve after they've been in the wild for a while, and we see actually the data and compared to the gameplay, we'll take a decision on that. And LP versus RTC, I just explained earlier. Smorcest, or Smorcest. Looted Umi Bolver. It's supposed to be a shooter skin, so how come we don't have it yet?
Art hasn't made it for me yet.
Oh, you need the texture?
Yep.
Yeah. Make texture. I'm doing this as a personal note because I'm going to sit down and make the texture for you.
Okay, yeah, it's an entire 3D model.
Yeah.
He has Paint.
No, I
Or
can't.
do you have Photoshop now?
Finally installed Photoshop. That's because, I told them I made a web page once and now they want me to do stuff. Normis, the Azurian's Fury is supposed to deal the Ablaze ailment and to have slightly lower damage to compensate. When can we expect to see this in game? When? Sometime.
Probably June.
Yeah, I mean, don't ask when. You won't get answers to it.
June's pretty, specific, though. It's an entire month.
Yeah. If we can say with relative confidence that it's coming in June, we might say June.
Yeah.
So there we have it. Emofail. Also, can we have a better compass? Maybe a directional compass on the top of the screen. It would be better for callouts and help squad play a lot. So, not yes to all better compass in general, but yes to better situational awareness, especially to encourage and enable squad play specifically. That's kind of high on our list that we want to work on, is that squad can more easily work together, and also that you get far more benefits visibly and everything. You see it as a squad if you do it together and do the objectives and everything.
So that's a no.
It's a no for the it's a no for the complex specifically, but yes, more situational awareness is something we want to do for squads, which of course will bleed into everybody, of course, but the focus will be squads.
Ashru, would you consider changing the TK system to hold E to punish rather than to forgive? Right now it's a bit too easy to get kicked from a match, even when your allies try and forgive you.
So I figured this one out. Shiru's allies aren't forgiving him. He just thinks they are.
Oh!
And he's getting kicked all the time, and they're like, "What?
Burn!
I pushed the
Oh,
buttons.
man.
I swear I pushed it."
Oh, burn.
Warp Smith.
He's kidding.
He's not kidding. No, he's kidding.
He's kidding.
The buffs to the Aspiring Sorcerer and Warlock are a step in the right direction. Can we expect more Psyker love and buffs in the future?
I don't care, because it's a question which is that, hey, isn't soon TM taken from Blizzard? It's like, no. We made T-shirts that said soon TM for EVE Online.
Before
14 years ago?
Was a game. So.
Yeah, it's before they actually launched World of Warcraft. But, hey, maybe they did. But I'd say a 13-year-old T-shirt is pretty much there. Anyways, that's not.
So yeah, more.
The answer
Psyker
to
love
that
and
one
buffs.
is yes.
Yes.
More.
Warpsmith's buffs, yes. Anvil. Noah shared some reference works for Bionics one time. Is there a chance we will see those Bionics before Terminators? Yes. As in, there's a chance you will see them before Terminators, because we already talked about Terminators.
So we do have those art assets.
Yes, I mean you showed. I mean, it's not quite a bionic, but it's the helmet has a bionic eye. No, it was like.
But I'm talking about like arms and legs.
Yeah, I
like
know.
Proper.
Yeah. So eventually. Loot Master. I see that some melee fixes have been implemented in the most recent patch. Nice. What are your next projected short-term steps to make melee classes more useful in Eternal Crusade? We will be actually going into the mechanics themselves and how we want the experience to be, and then like take it from there. It's we really have to get to a base point of it just working consistently all over. But I mean, yeah, it's almost an entire show actually, thinking about what we want to do, where we want to go, but we haven't decided yet.
Sidechopsky, why do axes have the same armor penetration as lighter, faster swinging swords?
Call Chan.
Yeah, I don't know why that is.
No.
So
we would
ask again in a month.
Yeah, we would. No, he's already been gone a week, so.
He'll be back during this month, right?
Yeah. So
2 weeks.
That's what he said. He's never coming back.
So Sai, please ask this again when he's back. Sengard, any news about PvE? New sections, objectives, or mechanics like adding veterans? There's no news. We had game mode and prototyping, and that stopped because we stopped work on because it was an entirely new game mode. It was PvE. So we have that still, and that's not something that's going to happen anytime soon because it's complex. But doing the veterans and having them allowed might not be as difficult as such, but the balancing of the maps is going to be it's going to take a huge amount of time. But it's a long-standing request, and it's high on the list. But it's not in top 10, so no, not yet.
Thraka wants to know, what about Terminators?
The same answer as the last couple of months. We don't have enough animators and time and money to pour into Terminators at this point in time, because it's massive, and we have so many other things to do. The top 10 list is on the forums from you, and it's very similar to ours. And Terminators are not on the top 10. But when we're done with the top 10, we are halfway through with them. So when we decide to start that work again, we are not starting from scratch.
And Harry Green has been asking about console release.
Console release is still being considered. Of course, what we are still waiting for, as in the press release and everything, we need crossplay. The Entombed, for the damned Legionnaire. Are we stuck with the bolter? And I said load up. Yes, you are stuck with the bolter. Favorite favorite video game of all time. You can't ask a game developer that because he has multiple. Do you want to ask though?
No. I think
Katie's
Katie's
easy.
Tomb Raider, right?
I think it's pretty easy.
Yeah. So that's
Tomb Raider 3.
Oh, Tomb Raider 3.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. That's pretty
Yes.
specific. But I mean,
that's all of our favorite game.
Yes.
You're one of the most famous fan site operators of all time. Well, I mean, I'm not kidding.
It's closed now, but it had a
yes.
good one.
Well, and it's in the Guinness Book of World Records, right?
Yes.
That your fan site was.
Bet you didn't know that, huh?
You guys haven't answered yet.
Oh yes, sorry.
I said Tomb Raider 3 as well.
No, let me see. What did I spend most time on? Oh God, there's so many fucking games.
When I was interviewed to work here, Brent asked me what mine was, and I said EVE Online. He was like, "No."
Yeah.
Well, that ruins my next 3 questions. What makes EVE a good video game? And I was like, oh, well, let me read you the press release that I wrote one time. You know.
Yeah,
So-
no, because I was not going to answer EVE Online either because it's kind of like talking about your game is not there. No, I think what changed my life and got me into gaming to begin with would be Quake 2. Yeah, Quake 2.
Quake was a great game.
Quake 2 tournaments because you remember the stories I was telling you like back when I was young and handsome. I held 4 times a year with my friends at the company that we worked at a 500-person tournament 4 times a year, and that all started with Quake 2, and then came Counter-Strike, Battlefield came into it too, and but Quake 2 pretty much kicked it off, and we had like we were running 80 game servers of all those various games in Iceland because foreign download and ping times were horrible. So Quake 2. Next question.
Smurfkin. Will the cost of spells ever be lowered because they're too expensive?
Maybe.
Well, we are doing, I would say, light passes on spells. There was one in this patch, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a maybe.
Yeah, it's a maybe.
But it's
you have to realize all the
more
patches are just like they merge together in our minds. We've only patched like 30 times, 40 times. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
41.
No, I mean just post launch.
You're
It's crazy. A very long time ago, it was shown on the show that when CSM were killed, their bodies disappeared in the purple warp flame. Could we have that back? It looked very cool. I think it was taken out. You were asking me this earlier, and I couldn't remember, and I was trying to because it's quite a long time ago. And I think it was actually part of the Peggy.
the Peggy.
Yes.
You don't want demon souls being
No, it's
pulled out
a
of the...
skull kind of thing or something. I don't know. You know, it made them too human somehow. I don't know. I'm not Peggy. I think it was rather that rather than the lore restriction.
Okay.
But it's actually either of the two. So, Black and White. Has the game been growing well since the switch to free to play? Yes, it's been growing like 4-fold.
Yeah, we actually showed graphs a couple shows ago.
Oh yeah, it's like it's pretty massive, and like sales of RTC is just going bonkers, and
so Katie can get that Lamborghini soon?
maybe like 65% of
No,
all.
it's not a maybe.
Like,
You promised me 2 years
yes,
ago.
yeah,
It's a yes.
no, it's a yes, but yeah, I mean, RTC packs in general are now 65% of our revenue. me see, and it went up. Like when we changed the prices and equalized a lot of things, the store even started selling even more. It went up 55% in transactions, like number of items bought.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, thank you. Thanks for asking.
Mm-hmm.
It is going better, and I mean I totally understand and can relate with the people that somehow perceive that we're giving the game away. Of course we're not, because yes, you get a lot of things in the free version, but that's also because we want the free version to be valuable to the paying player. If they're all just one class in one faction, they won't be worth anything for you.
So this Compere wants to know if we're going to get any PvP modes that don't revolve around point capture, and I think that's an interesting question that I would like to talk about. So everything in Eternal Crusade has been designed around sort of squad coherency, with the idea that your squad is trying to capture points. The support classes are supposed to cover areas, the healers are supposed to heal, everyone's supposed to protect the tactical as the tactical or equivalent point capturing class goes and captures the points. If we would come out with a new game mode that didn't have point capture, I wouldn't want it to be just like a pure deathmatch type of thing, because so much of the classes are built around having an objective. So,
if I can, suggest, for them to rather think about the Team Fortress 2 game modes rather than traditional game modes, which is class based.
Right. So we would want to do something that kept the class based thing. If we do that sort of thing. Also, like you were talking about the personal goals, when the personal goals get added, that could be an incentive to use all the classes still without having like a capture point.
Note that we are saying when they get added. Ah, interesting. Here's a great question for you, Noah. Noah, can you make a button to make buttons?
So they were watching last week. No, we can just hire a button guy.
And Fangs.
A lot of compliments today. Thank you very much, everybody. You're great too.
If player numbers are high, do we get a resale for relic packs?
The first answer would be no, because relic packs themselves are exclusive, and we said they would not be available to buy.
Well, didn't Miguel say it was 5% of the player base?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting to, is that it was actually also promised that it would be 5% of the player base. And for both the individual limited runs, those will come back, because they're already way below 5%. But the relic pack itself, let me think about that.
Like the entire relic pack?
Yes.
Yeah.
That we
should just do like a relic week where they're like only this week available. You can buy them, not the whole pack, like each individual weapon, put them for sale for like a bit. We should also look into
have them limited again.
As
or look into the numbers and see what percent. What's the percent?
They would still be limited, but
like
for this week they're actually on sale,
and there's like 500 of them. First come, first serve.
Yeah.
And then people who are on vacation find out they missed it.
Yeah.
And rage, and all the founders rage.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. That yes, the weapons which were in the store, which were defined and had a number as a countdown, they will come back. The weapons and the relic pack itself as a whole is a bit more sacred to us, and maybe not. And now we're getting really late.
Cytropsky's wants the no 100 plus LP price tag edition on top of it. Are we?
Yeah, but now we have to leave.
Supposed to stop at 2:30.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that we were going only till 2:30.
But we are now leaving. And Katie is going to tell you what's going to happen next.
What's going to happen next, Katie?
Yes. So normally we host DJ Penguin after the show. So
Yeah.
later on we can host him. But Eternal Battles, they're doing a match at 3. So in 15 minutes.
Eternal Battles is the organized play organization, which are doing. It's been getting close to every weekend a match, and today they actually moved the match so that it's actually after this Twitch, and you will see an organized play match. And Valrak did a great video. Look that up too. You can get this link on our Steam page where we link to him, and his YouTube channel, where he.
Yes, the giveaway.
Where's the giveaway? That's why she can.
Is the plugin still available on this
Yeah,
one?
it is. So there he shows how much more different it is if we play like a team.
Also, they've got that cool spectator mode, kind
Yes.
of like a
Yeah.
beta spectator mode.
Eternal Battles has a beta spectator mode to actually show the match. You'll see that now.
Got some more features that we're going to add
And
to it. It's cool.
the giveaway, since we took so long, you can do a giveaway,
Sure, if I can find the plugin. Because
and
they did something
we have to
this
leave for the
account.
meeting.
Let's see.
The little button is
So
gone.
yeah, since it's only 2 giveaways, we'll do the relics free. And of course, after the Eternal Battle match, you should check out all of our streamers, Backpimp, Valrak, of course on YouTube. DJ Penguin is always there, embracing the new players. And I think, me for commentator, that'll probably happen. I did that for the EVE tournaments, and so did Noah. We had no clue. It's like, who do you think is going to win next? And it's like, it's a 50-50 question.
It was Pandemic Legion.
Yeah, Pandemic Legion, of course. Yes.
So I'm excited to see if this giveaway thing works.
No, but we have to leave.
I mean,
She's gonna.
There's no button, so we'll just have to
later.
figure out how to do this.
Because we really have to go to this meeting.
Yeah.
Peace. Get out of here. It's my show
Okay.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks, guys.
No,
Bye.
She's going to continue. We just have to go to a meeting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nathan's got a presentation to give. I'm excited.
now. Good luck.
No pressure.
Screw this. I'm staying here. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Thanks for the day. You were great.
Adios. Okay, so giveaway time. So they've changed the Twitch on here, and I think we're actually missing the plugin to do giveaways. So we're gonna do this like old school. I'm gonna go back to this laptop though. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. You guys are gonna have to spam the chat, and I'm just gonna have to randomly pick one because we don't have the plugin to do it properly. So spam the chat. Start now. We'll do it in Twitch, and we'll do 2 relic packs because they're gone, and I can do whatever I want. So here we go. Let's do relic packs. Spam away. And we'll do one on YouTube as well, actually. So let me just pull up the other window. So spam away, guys. It's going to be madness. Okay. So next week, Roberta, would be lovely to have this plugin available. Oh, wait, no. We actually forgot to tell you guys something. We are not doing a Twitch show next Friday because, like we said, we're moving locations. We're moving to a different building. Or as Nathan calls them, houses. So on the 19th, we're not here, but we'll be hosting DJ for his birthday show. And then we'll be back the following week, which I think is the 26th. I have no idea. Okay, so I'm going to pull one from YouTube first, because it's easier. So our relic pack winner on YouTube is War Chosen. Congrats to you. Just going to write this down. And yeah, just make sure you put your email on your channel homepage so I can send you the relic pack later. And let's go back to Twitch. And by the way, it's totally rigged today because I have no plugin, so just saying. I'll try and not look. It's hard. Okay. Our winner is, let's see, Mac MW. So hold on. Keep spamming because I'm going to do 3 because I changed my mind. So Mac MW on Twitch, congrats. And one more. Okay, I'm gonna like not look. So it's kind of random-ish. Wait, hold on, it didn't work. Let's try this again. You guys are spamming a little too hard. It won't let me click. Okay, here we go. Gemini Flare, congrats. I'm gonna write your name down too. Okay, so our winners were chosen on YouTube. Don't forget to put your email on your channel homepage. Mac MW and Gemini Flare, I'll write you on your Twitch account in like 10 minutes when I get back to my desk. And that's it. So yeah, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks, but don't forget to stick around. In 10 minutes, we're hosting Eternal Battles, and then next week is DJ Penguin's birthday show. So have a great weekend. Bye.